smoothie. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let's get, let me find, whoa. Don't get out of here yet. Happy Tuesday. I hope I don't have smoothie on my face. So good to see you guys. Let me take another hit of my smoothie before we rock and roll through this grocery haul. Let me make sure the text is working. The chat, I want you to drop me on a scale of 1 to 10. How motivated are you today on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 is you're crushing it. 1 is I'm going to need a little roadside assistance, because we're going to talk about stress and food today. One of my favorite subjects. Because if you're spiraling and stress eating, this is going to stop, okay? Stress happens. Life gets messy. Life is going to keep lifing. But this week we're diving in how stress impacts your cravings, your brain, your energy, your goals, and how you can stop stressing and steer things back into the right place. How's everybody doing this morning? How's this landing strip? All right. We're getting ready to go. Let's make sure we have this chat working. Let me take another drink. It's getting nice out. I don't know about you guys, but it has been one chilly weekend. No smoothie on the face. Okay, good. Then I'm in the right place. Representing the herbivores today, that's you guys, okay? If you're eating plants, you're representing what you were meant to eat too, and that's plants, because you're an herbivore. I'm just letting everybody know you're an herbivore. A 7, great. We're going to keep this rocking and rolling. Good morning to everybody coming in here. I hope everybody's feeling awesome today. I hope everybody's waking up realizing I don't have to stress out about a system that's keeping me sick. I have all the tools that I need to crush the plants, to keep them going, and to keep on getting better. This isn't about giving up. This isn't about giving up, everybody. There is no giving up in getting healthier. There's no giving up and getting healthier. It's just about getting better. And this is how I got better. I just wanted to break this out again. This was me in my 30s. This was us in our 30s. I keep breaking out these pictures because this was stressful. This was stressful being sick. This was stressful being uncomfortable. I'm stressing my body out with my life, with the foods, and everything changed when I started bringing home foods like these. 100 pounds later, 12 years, I'm going to talk about how to crush these grocery hauls and not stress out about it. Who's ready for this? You want to talk about something that our body loves? Bananas right here. This is the kind of stuff that calms us down. It makes us feel better. We're going to be making smoothies with these. We're going to be eating these. These are easy to go. And you know what these do? They make you feel fabulous. Stress less, eat more. What else we're going to be doing with bananas this week? We're going to be making them into brownies, you guys. It's not like we're giving anything up over here. We're just getting better at foods that make us stress less. So we're going to be making stress less banana brownies. True, these foods, they help our body stress less. Things that help calm our cortisol. These are easy. These are delicious. And what do you know? We're an herbivore, so why wouldn't we be eating our plants off? Look at this. I got a lot of bananas. This is not bananas. This is really how I eat. When I'm fueling up with stuff, watch what I'm bringing home from the grocery store. Watch what I'm bringing home, because this is the stuff I'm eating. I'm not stressing over processed foods because I'm not bringing them home. I'm bringing home stuff like this, spinach, stuff that helps our body regulate natural things that calm us down. Look at this, more spinach. We're going to be making an Indian-style spinach and tomato dish tomorrow night with mushrooms over rice, because that's everything nice for our body. We've got soy milk right here, you guys. Soy milk is also for winners. This is the stuff that feels great, helps fight chronic disease. And you know what? I'm not stressing out. I'm not stressing out drinking stuff like this. Animal milk actually stresses out your body, okay? Right there. Animal milk stresses out our body. We're the only mammals that drink another mammal's milk. Like, for goodness sakes, if you're so into it, then get some soy milk. It tastes the same, and you don't have to stress anything out over it. Not you, not the planet, and certainly not the animals. I'm not stressing out over this stuff right here. Pasta, you guys. There's no reason to stress out over eating pasta. All that misinformation that we've been told, stop eating pasta. It's going to cause disease. Stop it right now, okay? I'm not stressing with the latest information. This is low glycemic. This is easy to eat. We can eat it many different ways. I'm not making it in class tomorrow night, but I am going to be eating it. can eat your plants off with that kind of stuff. I've got one little baby teeny avocado because I'm going to be talking about sweet potato bowls tomorrow, not just for breakfast, but also maybe for lunch or maybe for dinner. I'm going to talk about how to get those healthy fats in so our body stops stressing out, okay? We need this kind of stuff. Speaking of not stressing out, I'm not stressed out when I can eat stuff like this. You can turn this kale into salty, crunchy, delicious, sauteed. If you're stressed out and you start eating stuff like this, you're going to feel amazing, you guys. Stress less, eat more plants, okay? What else do I got in here? Little secret. I mean, I'm stressing less knowing that I'm getting these alliums in, okay? These cancer fighters. Stress less, eat more plants. That's what we're talking about. I want you guys to be eating like an elephant. They're carnivores, okay? They're not stressing out over chronic disease, okay? What else do we have here? Oh my gosh, you know what? This is super stress-free. All you got to do is put these in the microwave and eat them, and when you're filled up and that fiber's in you, your body goes, oh my gosh, I'm feeling great. Plus, if you've got time to be cooking up your potatoes and prepping your meals, you don't have time to be stressing about stuff you can't control. We're going to talk about how to control potatoes in tomorrow night's class. Sweet potatoes, okay? Beta carotene. This is the stuff that calms your nerves for real, you guys. It makes you feel better. It makes you want to crush this, because I want everybody out there, listen to me, you guys, especially you guys, okay? You should be eating your plants off. It should be 100%, because I don't want you stressing out over health or losing weight or feeling great. So we can knock that out just by watching what I'm teaching you guys every week. The simplest, easiest, most delicious foods on the planet turn into sweet potato bowls, or maybe a savory one. So we're going to eat stuff like that. No stressing out here. How's everybody doing today on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 is you're crushing it. 1 is we're going to need a little roadside assistance. I need to know, because I don't want anybody stressing out here. It shouldn't be stressful eating healthy, but I know all the information out there. Don't eat fruit, watch out for carbs. Well, nobody's stressing at Plantspiration. They're learning the latest in evidence-based nutrition on how to not stress our body out. And that's with things like these. These are apples, you guys. They're simple. They're stress-free. You could just eat them like this. You could chop them up. You could chop up 1 apple, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 cup of water, and you could saute them for about an hour with the lid on, and it's going to taste exactly like McDonald's apple pies, but your body's not going to stress out over all that cholesterol and all that crap. It's going to feel good when you eat stuff like that. Okay, that's how we go stress-free. That's how I'm going to teach so much more in tomorrow night's class, but this is just a rundown of how stress-free my life and your life can be when you just start eating plants like these and bringing them home. Honestly, I don't even know why I grabbed these yet, but I'm going to eat them, okay? This is just romaine, and if you're eating 1 lettuce, that's not enough, okay? If you're going to eat romaine, my rule of thumb is eat the whole dang head, all right? What are you talking about? That's hardly nothing. Get that. These guys aren't counting calories. Elephants aren't counting calories. Elephants aren't stressing out about where they're going to get their plants from. This is basil. John's been putting that basil on those chickpeas, with that balsamic and those little cherry tomatoes, and that right there, stress-free when you've got a plan. You know what I mean? This is also stress-free because these are so simple, so easy, so delicious, and they're loaded with vitamin C, which these vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, antioxidants, and of course all the fiber in here, you guys. This is the stuff that helps our body produce those hormones that make us feel good. Serotonin, oxytocin. So out of my whole grocery haul, this is the highest in fat stuff right here. And what I always like to remind people is we want to keep things low fat. I didn't say no fat. So these get to be a minimum. I make some cashew Parmesan cheese throughout the week. I'm going to throw these on something on Wednesday. And that's how I keep things stress-free. I just bring home things that are perfect for me. I'm going to write a rap song by the end of the year. I can't stop rhyming. Lemons. When life gives you lemons, don't stress. Squeeze them into some kale, you guys. This is amazing. Simple, easy stuff. You can put those, of course, into smoothies, into juices, but you can also just sprinkle it over just plain kale, and it tastes great. Forgot your dressing at home? Get a lemon. It's okay. These right here. I keep telling myself every week that I cannot wait to get these snacks. Like in the parking lot, I'm like, I cannot wait to get those cherry tomatoes. And then when I see them, my mouth starts salivating, and I get more and more excited every week because I changed my operating system, okay? I started saying, wow, look at all this food I could eat. This is amazing. And the more and more you keep telling your new brain this, because it's so flooded with fiber and feeling good, the more you're going to eat like this. Okay, I'm done with that one. I better hurry it up. What do we have here? Sourdough bread. People in this house like it. Nice and easy, stress-free without the diseasey, because sourdough is great for your gut biome, okay? There's some healthy stuff in these foods that I'm always bringing home. Speaking of healthy, if you want to talk about filling your gut biome with stuff that's going to reduce stress, make you feel great. I mean, first of all, let me tell you what. I am not stressed out since I'm not eating animals anymore. Do you know how much stress they go through just to get eaten? I was talking about this morning at the grocery store. I just kind of slipped in like we're the only ones that are drinking other mammals' milk. And, you know, those animals aren't getting an anesthetic to get any work done when they're cutting off their tails and they're standing in their poop. They're not getting anesthetic so that they can so politely get inseminated and go through all this stuff. No, they're dealing with a lot of stress. You want to stress less? Stop bringing animals home and start eating stuff like this. It's good for you, it's good for the planet, and it's good for the animals. For goodness sakes, people are dying out there when all they need to do is be bringing home stuff like this and learning how to eat their plants off. Wouldn't that be less stressful if people were actually eating to live? What a concept. Those broccolis, by the way, I'm going to eat them every day. I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to rinse them off. I'm going to steam them up, okay? They're easy. They're stress-free. We've got more. Look at this. You guys, these are so cute. I could wear them as earrings. Look at this. These are stress-free. You could just eat these. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So don't forget this food is powerful. You could put them in your pocket. You could put them in your purse. This is stress-free, and you could eat your plants off. Is that one broken? Ew. Okay, that's all right. I've got some jalapenos right here. Now, these are also something that could help you not stress out. We're going to talk about how to use these in recipes and have it batch cooked and meal prepped. And look at this, stress-free. That's easy, okay, for you and me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't talk about it enough. But when I saw this elephant shirt and, you know, I know I'm always coming in with the health and stuff like that. But the truth is it's less stressful when you're not eating animals. It's less stressful on your body. It's less stressful on the planet. And for goodness sakes, it's less stressful for those animals. And I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. That's why I'm out here talking about it. Like, I wish somebody would have gotten through to me sooner. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that these got through to me. This is just the simplest recipe. Listen to this right here. Toasted sesames. You're going to take 1 tablespoon and 1/8 a teaspoon of iodized salt, which is great for your thyroid. You're going to put it in a coffee mixer. I quadruple it, but not the salt part. And I pour this over all those broccolis. Or you could put it over cauliflower, but this is how people are eating their plants off. And that's less stress when you're eating these omegas and you're getting that good stuff in. I'm done with that. You know what else is less stressful? Not doing a ton of dishes, so I've got those over there too. John loves these garbanzo beans, and this fiber right here, you want to talk about not stressing. You put this in your body and it's like, yes, it's not stressed out anymore. It's getting the best fiber. It's getting the best fuel. That's how you don't stress out, just by bringing, you could just open that up, rinse it, drain it, chop up cherry tomatoes, sprinkle a little balsamic on it. Whoa, too much? Rinse it off. Don't stress out. This is easy. We've got some little diced tomatoes. We're going to be making some spinach. A pound of spinach. We're putting a pound of spinach in tomorrow night's recipe. There we go. Tomatoes. I'm not stressing over these babies right here. They're delicious. They help fight chronic disease. They make me feel great, and I could eat all I want of these. Okay? Those are kiwis, the golden kiwis. Corn starch, because this is how John's making a sweet chili sauce without sugar in it. So he asked for more cornstarch. We'll be using that next week on our poke bowls. He also asked for some coriander. I don't know if you guys noticed, John's the cook over here. He's the one making up these amazing recipes that we've been eating for years. And more chickpeas for your gut, for your body, for your brain, for the planet. And we also have some ketchup, all right? We've got some ketchup up in here because we're eating potatoes every day, like French fries. More chickpeas. I love this brand. More tomatoes diced up, because the recipes that I'm teaching on how to not stress out, of course, are because they're so easy. They're so delicious. And they're stress-free. What else do I have? Yeah, he asked for pumpkin pie spice. I don't know what's going on, but we're making some treats. What else do we have? We're not done. They were using mushrooms to pick up oil spills. Can you imagine how less stressful your body is going to be when you shove these down your pipes? It's going to take out all those things we don't need because they're loaded with fiber. They have vitamin D. Like mushrooms are one of the only foods that have vitamin D. So we're going to be making a quick, simple, easy, delicious recipe that reduces stress and makes you feel great. Okay, isn't that great? I'll tell you what, these are great. They reduce my stress when I know I've got these grapes rinsed and ready to go. You want to talk about stress-free living? Wash these off, and that's meal prepping, one and done, okay? Grapes are awesome for you. They're stress-free, okay? You know what else is stress-free? Strawberries, because you can eat all you want of them. And they're great for reducing the stress in your body because stress causes cortisol to rise, okay? We've got to start chilling out, you guys. I want your body to heal, not spiraling from stress. So we're going to take those we're going to put those with sweet potatoes. Wait till you guys see these bowls I'm going to make, okay? You're going to literally poop your plants off because they're so good. They're loaded with fiber, and we should be feeling great, not stressed out. These reduce stress, okay? Right here. Not only that, they help us fight cancers, okay? This is one of the most powerful things, and I'm going to put it with another powerful thing in tomorrow night's class. We're talking about foods that help boost serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine. We need these fibers in this fuel to stress less and eat more. That's what we're doing over here. Stressing less. This is a big, you guys, I haven't seen one person guess my grocery haul. This is, whoa, this is a big boy. Did you guys see that? Guess this grocery haul because this is massive, all right? We're going to talk about how to naturally boost your dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin with foods like this, you guys. You guys should be feeling good. We shouldn't be stressed. Look at this. This is how we get a workout in. This is all frozen foods in here. I'm not stressed out when I've got a freezer full of frozen foods for backup, okay? Blueberries, okay? They're wonderful. They're antioxidants. They're loaded with fiber, vitamins, minerals. This is how we stress less. You could put them in oats. You could put them in your smoothie. You could put them with rice, for goodness sakes. You could eat it cold. You could eat it warm. You could turn them into a million things, but turn them into fiber in your body that makes you stress less. I'm still holding this bag. It's got to be, let's count how many pounds it is. This is more peas. We love peas in our pasta with a little lemon and a little Parmesan cheese and red pepper flakes. I'm not stressing over stuff like that. And by the way, pasta can help you sleep better. It can help you stress less. I'm going to talk about the foods that actually help people stress less. And of course, there are all the foods that I want you to eat more of, like more of these triple berries, you guys. We're eating pounds and pounds of plants, fruits, greens, beans, and vegetables a day. Do you notice something here? Hold on, take a look. Do you see anything that's in packages, processed, vegan, junk foods, oils? That's going to be a no for me, dog, because I'm not stressing about my health. I'm keeping it nice and easy without the diseases. What? More of these things right here, you guys. This is life-saving, stress-free living. Stress less, eat more. Do you hear what I'm saying? Oh, that's a good guess. That is dang close. More peas. I'm almost done. I'm not stressing when I'm getting all that protein in. By the way, protein comes from plants. How do you think elephants survive? They're vegan. Oh, this misinformation out there. Where are you going to get your protein? Where are you guys getting your fiber, okay? Mine's coming from the plants, and this is something you can stress less about. Getting some frozen broccolis in the freezer for backup is how you're going to stress less. Want to sweeten up your smoothies? You want to make some some pineapple whip? Get this pineapple right here, frozen. Stress less, eat more. Okay, stress less, eat more. More broccoli. Broccolis for winners, okay? More frozen corn. We're going to be putting those in some bowls, okay? I'm going to surprise you guys with how easy and how little stress it is to learn how to eat your plants off, okay? This is it. This is it. And this was it before. This was it before. Stressing about my health, stressing about everything going on out here. And you know what? I'm not stressing over anything anymore because these are the things that helped me lose 100 pounds, reverse disease, and exactly the foods that everybody at Plantspiration is learning how to eat to prevent and reverse disease. Can't find triple berry over here, then we'll make it. We will find all the berries and we will put them all together. Let's see this grocery haul here so that you guys aren't stressing out about how expensive it is to go plant-based, because it's not. Okay, if you notice, I'm not buying any of that processed stuff. That stuff is expensive. Everybody at the store is shocked at how much I bought and how much I got. That's it. I don't want to poop my plants off. Yeah, we do want to poop our plants off. We want to get so much fiber in, but not your pants. We don't want to poop in our pants for sure. Ooh, $235. What a great guess. So the grand total of this was $286. Now, I did drop some broccoli on the floor, but look at this pile, you guys. This was a mighty big pile. We are going to be eating our plants off over here. We're going to be preventing and reversing disease and losing weight with every single bite, I'm not stressing, because everything I brought home is what fights disease. And that's what I want to teach you guys in tomorrow night's class. Nice and easy without the diseasey with foods like these. And I think that's less stress. Less stress. I was going to bring this to my oral surgeon today when I see her. I was telling her, like, I'm going to heal so good. Maybe show her the latest book I was in from Dr. Neil Barnard, The Power Foods Diet, because I know how to lose the weight and how to turn up our mitochondria, how to poop out those extra calories, how to get satiated, how to stay full, and of course, how to stress less and eat your plants off more. Any questions before I let you guys go? It's going to be enough for me to talk. I love you guys. I love my job. You know why I'm in such a good mood? Because I get to get in here. I get to get in here and see everybody saying, Stephanie, I'm reversing my disease. Stephanie, my numbers are going down. Stephanie, thanks to you and John, I'm eating my plants off and I'm learning how to love myself and how to upgrade my operating system to this old us that says we can't do this or it's too hard or it doesn't work. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going until you get it done. All right. Thank you. Yes, we'll share the science all day long. I talked a little bit about that in my podcast. The science it's diet and lifestyle that's actually killing people, okay? It's not genetics. It's diet and lifestyle. And I want you guys to all do me a favor, okay? Eat your plants off, a lot of them. This isn't a diet. This is about nourishing. That's how we stress our body out less. We got to eat a lot of plants, get the fiber in, okay? Let's show them how we do it. I'm counting on you to eat your plants off and tell everybody to get in this class. If you're a member, you can invite some friends for free because that's all I want to do is get this information out so that people could be stressing less over their health, getting the right information when it comes to preventing and reversing disease and listening to a community of people who are doing it. You guys are doing it. I needed a warning about the bowel movements 24 hours after eating beets. Oh my gosh, yes. I had that happen to me and I was like, I'm dying. But we're not. We're actually thriving over here, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Yeah, what was that bill? That was nice. And that's it. Can you guys hear me now? I want you to stress less, and I want you to eat more. That's the whole secret sauce. Stress less, eat more. That's how you eat your plants off for the animals, okay? For this planet that's stressing out, okay? For people eating themselves to death, for goodness sakes, eat your plants off, okay? And I'll get in my class on tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about how to stress less and eat more and lose weight and prevent and reverse disease. And why wouldn't we want to share this with everybody? Thank you guys. Eat your plants off.